I'm in the mood today for some cucumber ranch crack salad. You want to get you a bowl to put everything in. You want to start by taking your cucumber. Now I've cut the ends off. You can peel it if you want to, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to slice it into thin slices. Now I'm just going to put my cucumber into the bowl. If you have some red onion and you like it, slice it thin and add it to your cucumbers. Just set your cucumbers to the side for a minute. Get you another smaller bowl. I'm going to leave a full recipe somewhere in here, and I'll also leave it in the description box. But I'm not doing a full recipe, so I'm just going to use a half a cup of mayonnaise. Now I'm just going to add my mayonnaise to this bowl. I'm going to use about a quarter cup of sour cream, and I'm going to add it to my bowl. Now I'm going to add in about a tablespoon and a half of dry ranch seasoning mix. And I'll be adding in some chopped fresh dill. You just want to stir all that together, get it nice and combined. I'm going to taste it just to make sure everything is how I want it taste-wise. That is perfect. It's okay if I stick my fingers in it. I'm the only one eating it. Keith don't eat mayonnaise. Now I'm just going to combine the two. Now I'm going to add a little at a time because I don't want too much in here. And if I have some left over, that's okay. This will make a nice dip for some veggies. I'm going to start with that much. I've got a little bit left. And you just want to gently combine it. Stir it in. Make sure that all of your cucumbers and red onion, if you have onion in there, are nice and coated. So if you don't like mayonnaise, or you don't have mayonnaise, or you just want this to be a little healthier, you can always use plain Greek yogurt in place of the mayonnaise. Now you want to add in some shredded cheese. You can use cheddar. I've got Colby Jack, so that's what I'm going to use. And you can always skip making your own dressing if you prefer to do it that way and it makes it quicker for you. Use just a bottled ranch dressing if that's what you prefer. So next it calls for crumbled cooked bacon. I'm not cooking bacon. I have bacon bits, so that's what I'm going to use. If you've been around here a minute, you know that I improvise an awful lot, and I use what I have. I take shortcuts, I use convenience items, and I'm okay with that. If you're not, then you do it how you want to do yours. But you're just going to stir the cheese and the bacon up in with everything else. Next up, I'm going to season with some salt and pepper. And that's going to be it. You're going to mix those in there. Now you're just going to season to taste. That's it. I am going to taste it really quick, just to make sure it's got enough of everything. Oh, that's good. Okay, so that's it. That is delicious. That is so, so good. Yeah. Okay. You want to pop this in the fridge. You want to cover it. Put it in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. Now mine's going to be in there for a few hours because I'm probably going to eat this with my dinner. So that's it. Super easy. Really, really tasty. Very refreshing for a hot summer day. Cucumber ranch crack salad. I haven't used my little pan in a while, so I thought I'd get it out, and I'm going to make me a McGriddle for my brunch today. I'll be using this complete pancake mix to make my pancakes. Now, I didn't measure this. I just put me a little bit of my pancake mix in this bowl, and I'm going to add water just a little by little until I get it to the consistency that I want. That's the consistency that I want. So now I'm just going to add in just a little bit of syrup. And I'm going to mix that in there. Now you don't have to do that. You can leave it out completely. You can use whatever syrup you want to use. Or you can drizzle it in there while it's cooking. Your choice. Most of the time when I make these, I use pattied breakfast sausage, and I have some, but I've also got this uncured Canadian bacon. We had a pizza one night, and we've got 2 slices of this left. So I'm going to put that in here. It's going. I'm going to cook these 2 just till they're heated through. And yes, I did switch stove eyes because I decided that that small stove eye was not big enough for my pan. My Canadian bacon has started heating through, so I'm going to take just a little bit of butter and put in each one of these spaces back here. That's where I'm going to be cooking my pancakes. That has started melting down, so I'm going to go ahead and pour my batter in. I'm going to flip this over. Bacon. So I'm going to go ahead and get the Canadian bacon out. It is heated through. I'm going to set it to the side for a minute. Now I did wipe both of those out with a paper towel really quick, just because I didn't want that stuff cooking on there and it being too hard to clean up. So I'm going to add a little butter to one of those wells. And I'm going to crack in 1 egg. I'm going to season my egg with a little salt and a little black pepper. Now I'm going to attempt to turn these pancakes over and let the other side cook. Now I'm going to attempt to flip this egg over. It's not sticking, so that's good. Okay, not too bad. I'm going to finish cooking this up and put this together. This is how I'm assembling mine. I've got one of my pancakes. I've got my 2 pieces of Canadian bacon. I'm going to add on some cheese. And now my egg. And my other pancake. You just made a McGriddle at home. Way cheaper. And taste a whole lot better. I'm going to add on a little bit of syrup. Okay, y'all. That's my brunch today. I'm going to go eat.